This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, a factory authorized Bryant dealer, whatever it takes. Find them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin, looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is your family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Carpentry with integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. Darryl Barnes Photography. For sports, senior portraits, family, and more, call Darryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Find Darryl online at darrylbarnes.com. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.
Well, certainly another good day of basketball between these teams, as it's now going to be the Barrington Broncos taking on the Dixon Dukes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's game 2 of our 3-game set, and the middle of plenty of games in the whole afternoon set between the Dixon Dukes and the Barrington Broncos. Certainly these two teams, both in the 1-0 slot, they certainly do need to win to keep their championship hopes in the highest probable fashion as possible. So certainly a big game here in full play.
It's looking to be an exciting one. Like you've already said, game 2. Let's see if it can top the first game.
Absolutely. Dixon coming into this game 7-3, 1-1 in conference play. Dixon having to come a lengthy way as they are in West Illinois to get themselves into their situation to be able to be here at the stadium. So you have Dixon wearing the purple uniforms, and you have Barrington wearing the white uniforms. They just announced something as if someone's going to be listed as home or something on the scoreboard. I couldn't tell exactly what that was, so we'll see how that flies. Anyways, Dixon runs out with their starting 5, which will be Gabe Sohn. And that pass is deflected and up ahead. An opportunity now, 11 with a 3-ball, and that's good.
That was a quick pull-up, a quick steal with a quick pull-up.
Pass up to the left side. Dribble drive now for Jason Bach. Kick outside to Will Rader for 3, no good. And the rebound goes to Barrington. It's Bach again. Nope. Inside layup, good. That is Connor Keenan with that. Bach, who's been a familiar face in this tournament so far, and it's a 3-2 lead right now for Dixon. And he steps out of bounds. And my sincerest apologies, on my roster for Dixon, I don't have number 11, so we'll figure that out here very quickly. Hopefully, as dribbling up the basketball now is Aaron Sarkar. He loses the basketball. Here's 11 driving layup, good. And there's a foul call against Dixon. That's Peyton Lawrence with the foul. We'll have to get a clarification on 11 here shortly as that ball is inbounded. And with the basketball now is Will Rader.
Dixon seems to be setting up in a 1-2-2 zone here in the half court.
Kick out right side, Jason Bach for 3, no good. Out of bounds, off Barrington, will belong to Dixon. Dixon by far coming the furthest of ways to get here.
I'm sure they're hoping that it's not all for nothing.
Absolutely, but it's good competition though. I mean, it has to be one of the better tournaments in the state, or at least in the northern part of the state. 16 teams, my goodness, and that one's out of bounds. That'll belong to Barrington.
That one kind of just tipped off his hands. He tried to dribble it right away. Didn't really go as planned.
Pass deflected, and now Will Raider on the dribble. There's a pass, and a nice layup there from Jason Bach with that one. Makes it 5-4. Dixon still with 1 point lead.
Barrington was able to beat their 1-2-2 full court press, and able to get it down, attack the paint, make someone help, and dish it off for the layup.
And the pass up top. Lawrence with it. He drives. He passes it inside, and it's deflected and stolen. Here comes Bach the other way. Passes up ahead to Raider, lays it up, no. Rebound inside, layup, no. And the rebound goes to Bach. And he's fouled.
Good hustle by Burlington, just knowing that they had to go follow their teammate who was shooting the layup.
And here's the pass inside, layup, good. So putting that one in is Bach, and it's now 6-5 in favor of Barrington. Now that layup goes in, and it makes it now 8-5. 8-5 lead now for Barrington after a couple of turnovers. And Bach certainly leading the way here early on with 6. And offensive foul call. That will be against Darian Duncan. Checking into the game now is Jacob Gaither. Go ahead.
Again, these offensive fouls are a continuation from what we've already seen in our first game and just throughout the tournament so far. And this is going to be a big emphasis, so both sides are really going to have to be careful extending that arm.
And a trap in near half court, deflected, and it's kept alive there by Barrington, and a turnover. Deep outlet pass to 11, he lays it up and in. The nameless 11 puts that one in to make it 8-5. Nameless on our roster at least, and we'll get that clarified as soon as possible. Pass inside, layup, that's a goaltend. Beautiful feed there from Johnson inside, and Keenan will get credit for the point.
Still an impressive display of athleticism there. Even just to get up that high and block it even after it hit the backboard.
So it's a 10-7 game. Deflected out of bounds, it belongs to Barrington. Good play from Bach to deflect it. Bach is a 6'3" senior. He's made some noise in this tournament before, as I mentioned prior. Now a hand check foul will keep it with Barrington with 4:37 now left here in the first. Substitution now is checking into the game for Dixon is Talbir Chima. Dixon, the guys' teams for Dixon are the Dukes, and the women are the Duchesses, which would make sense. Pass now up top. A deflection to steal. Here comes 11 the other way. Layup is, they're going to say no good. And they're saying that should have been a goaltend, at least in their 11. All right, we're going to go ahead and see a replay here momentarily. This is the goaltend on the other side. Oh, that's just now. So they're asking. Good job there from Matt Cosson crew down there for getting that replay quickly, as that was what should have been a goaltend, I think. From that replay, it looked like it hit the backboard first.
It did look like it hit the backboard first. And that's just a tough call to make, seeing it at full speed. We were able to see it obviously a little slowed down and still have a tough time calling it. So obviously feel some empathy for the ref trying to make that call.
Good pass there as Keenan has it. Raider, skip pass, it's Bach again. Bach dribbles, pulls back, throws it across. Finds Sarkar. Now it's Johnson. Skips it across. Bach. Short corner now to Raider. Inside. Good pass layup. Good by Keenan. And it's now a 12-7 game. With it now for Dixon is Gaither. Skips it across. Here's 11 with it, drives in, layup right hand, no good. Rebound going back the other way to Barrington. With it now is Sarkar. Throws it off now to Johnson. Johnson, the jumper from 15, yes. That was very confident of him just to pull up there, and he drains it. It's 14-7 now, Broncos. There's a spin, a drive, right-handed layup, travel. A little walk there. And the ball will belong back to Barrington. All 7 of Barrington's points belong, to Dixon's points belong to number 11. Which again, we still don't have a name for it. We apologize, and we'll get that as soon as possible.
I'm sure by the end of the night, we'll know it, and we won't forget it too soon.
The way he's playing right now, we won't. Layup, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it belongs to Dixon. Good rebound there from Talbir Chima. And a travel call against Peyton Lawrence. And the ball will belong to Barrington. Dixon's a part of the Big Northern, so they're not afraid of lengthy travel. That's a lot of teams in the northeastern region of the state. You have Burlington Central in that conference, if I'm not mistaken. Hampshire, I believe, is in there. A couple teams even like in this greater area. And the layup is good, and the foul. No, Hampshire's in this conference, the Fox Valley Conference, but point being that there's a lot of teams in the area that go in the Big Northern, so they travel a lot, point being. So a free throw upcoming now for Barrington's Connor Keaton. The one shot for Keenan now, and it's good. 17-7 the score, 2:23 now left here in the first quarter. 9 points now for Keenan inside. Up top there for Dixon's 40. We also don't have his number either. We'll get you that as soon as possible. We apologize. Deflection out of bounds, and the ball will belong to Barrington. Bringing the ball across the timeline there is Damian Zivak. Up top, it's Mark Johnson for 3. Kaboom. 20-7 the lead now for Barrington. Timeout Dixon.
Mark Johnson is playing with confidence.
For all of your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Visit them online, customheating.com. Austin Anderson here, Daryl Barnes with you. And a good cushion right now for Barrington, a 13-point lead here late in the first quarter.
Barrington's been doing a really nice job on both the offensive and the defensive end. They've really been hustling back on defense, and I know that Mark Johnson got called for a foul at least on that and didn't get called for the goaltend, but it was a very nice job of him. Just a good example of them hustling back when he got up and had the questionable goaltend or non-goaltend call.
Darian Duncan bringing up the ball for Dixon. So driving back into the lane, there's Gaither, kicks it back up top. That's a 3 ball that's missed there from Gabe Sohn. Right side 3 from Peyton Lawrence, no. And the rebound goes to Gaither. Driving in the lane now. Layup is good by 11. He's got all 9 points. He almost has 11 points, which would match his number, but 1:15 now left here in the first. Pass up top. Albertson throws it over now to Damian Zivak. Deflected and stolen to Levin. Driving the lane, he's got a 9 points as of now. There's no goaltending call. Usually if you grab the rim like that, possibly could be a goaltend. I think that's what the referees are discussing right now.
Yeah, and Mark Johnson sadly seems to have hurt his finger on that play. Got it caught in the net, and they're not going to give it to him.
They're not. Johnson picks up his first foul and a pair of free throws. And the first one's good. Checking in now for Barrington are both Jason Bach and Dylan Keenan, so a couple of the key contributors getting some time now. And it's short. Rebound to Dixon. They keep it alive. 11 with it. Spins, drives, layup is no good. Good rebound inside, however, for Gabe Sohn. Sohn spins, layup blocked by Bach, and now here comes Barrington back the other way. 40 seconds now left in the first.
Dixon being down 10, they still are doing a nice job on the offensive boards, getting second chance points, just not being able to convert on those extra chances either.
So 34 seconds now left here in the first, and it's a 20-10 lead for the Barrington Broncos. Ball will be inbounded now from the sideline. Bach with it. Passes to the right side to Brandon Albertson. 18 seconds now left here in the quarter. Bach dribbling into the lane, now pulls back out. Feeds it to Sarkar. Sarkar with it. Drive, spins, right-handed layup, no. Rebound to Dixon, a long heave at the horn, no good. He played one quarter of play. It's 20-10 the score in favor of Barrington. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
Out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Blaze and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
Locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some winning wings or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings. Austin Anderson here with you. Daryl Barnes will return momentarily with the names of the two players for Dixon that we do not have, including number 11, who has all of their points. Make that 12 for him. It's 20-12. Bringing the ball up now for Barrington is Will Rader. Damian Zivak with it. Kick right side. Dylan Keenan with it. Drives into the lane. And now it's Aaron Sarkar. Well, he throws it back up top. Keenan swings it across now to Rader. Rader now to Zivak. Skips it across. Bach with it. Bach will pass it off to Rader. Kicks it out left side. 3-ball for Keenan. No. And the rebound to Dixon. Aha. So we figured it out thanks to the great efforts of Daryl Barnes. 12, which Bo Bailey's 11, who on the roster we were given was listed as 12. And then Gerard Bell is number 40, so our apologies there. And those are our first Dixon points, not from Bo Bailey. In fact, this time it comes from Darian Duncan, and it's now 20-14. Dixon right back in this thing. Driving now with the basketball is Jason Bach. Bach with it, jumper from about 10, yes. Jason Bach gets that one to go, it's 22-14. And deflected out of bounds, the ball will belong to Barrington.
Duncan pushing the tempo, then Darian Duncan rather pushing the tempo, and then Aaron Duncan not able to corral in that pass.
And normally we would figure these things out, but when you only have 10 minutes transitioning at a tournament, when you have 3 games in one day, not necessarily trying to put the pity car on us, but we are putting the pity car on us. It's a lot of names to try to track down here in a matter of about 5 hours. And we thank you for bearing with us, and apologies to that mishap. Kick out left side, Bach. We know his name, and he drains another 3. Bach has been very successful from downtown. He has 11 points now in the game, and it's a 25-14 lead for the Barrington Broncos.
And he's really having himself a game, and a deep 3 there.
No good. A wild 3 there from Peyton Lawrence. The confidence check was negative there, and it's an 11-point lead for Barrington as they are trying to really get a stranglehold here early on.
Well, the confidence was definitely there, but the results were not.
Point taken is now with the ball is Will Rader. Rader with it, dribbles, passes it off now to Bach. Inside, good power move, and the layup no good, but Mark Johnson will get to the line.
And Mark Johnson doesn't look all that tall from here. I'm sure on the roster it has his listed height.
6'5".
He's 6'5", and he is sneakily athletic. He has really gotten up lightning quick off the floor on multiple occasions, that being one of them.
First free throw rims in. Coming back in is Gerard Bell. He'll get Aaron Duncan. Next free throw is up. No good. Rebound, though, to Barrington. It's Mark Johnson with it. Kicks it back up top. Sarkar with it. Swings it to Bach. Up top, finds Johnson. Johnson drives, passes it back out, deflected out of bounds. Ball belongs. Will stay with the Barrington Broncos.
And I know this is a football term, but Barrington is really dominating the time of possession here in the second quarter. It seems like every time we look up, it's Barrington on offense and Dixon having to slave away on defense trying to guard him.
Pass out to the outside. Good kick there as Sarkar is trying to get that one inside. The defense there from Peyton Lawrence. See Barrington's bench there. Certainly they have to be pleased with their 12-point lead. And the kick out and a walk. Wild effort there from Braden Alberson. And the ball will belong to Dixon. With the basketball now is Peyton Lawrence. Lawrence with it, flips it up top to Bo Bailey. Bailey drives into the lane, goes up right hand, and no shot. Foul call on the floor.
Bo Bailey's been really aggressive here. He started off with 11 points in the first quarter and is still looking to attack. But he's going to need some help from his teammates if Dixon wants to get back into this game.
With the basketball now is Darian Duncan. And the floater is good. Darian Duncan gets that one to go. It's now 26-16. Wide open 3 from Bach, no good. And the rebound is saved there from Bailey, but right to Bach's hands. He misses the layup but gets his own board and will go to the line to shoot. Good play there from Bach to recover and the heads-up play to get the steal.
Really was, but it was a good effort by Bo Bailey as well, trying to save the basket. was trying to save the basketball, but at the opponent's basket, that's something that a lot of coaches would advise against for that exact reason.
Free throws no good. 26-16 the score with 4:05 now left here in the second. And the free throw's good. 27-16 lead for the Broncos.
And Bailey on both sides. Both have 12, but the difference has been the help that they've gotten from their teammates.
Pass inside, deflected, and a good steal there from Connor Keenan. He's had a quiet, successful first half with 9 points. Johnson with it. Kicked up top, driving the lane from Raider. Right-hand jumper, yes. Raider gets that one to go. Makes it 29-16.
That was a nice move, a nice change of direction, and then pulling up for the jump shot in the lane.
With the basketball now is Darian Duncan. Duncan passes it off, and now with it is Bo Bailey. Bailey drives, spins, and walks first.
Getting a little bit of deja vu here. It seems like everyone wants to spin now in this game. There's been about 3 from Barrington and just about the same amount from Dixon as well. Whereas we probably saw about 2 or 3 the whole game in the previous game.
You see a move, you want to replicate it. Sometimes you think it might work, and opportunity there. Pass to Bach left side. Bach dribbles, passes to the short corner where he finds Johnson. Johnson drives, passes inside, back to Bach. Bach, pass deflected, stolen away. Here comes Dixon back the other way. Bailey's pass deflected, out of bounds, and it belongs to Dixon.
Good job there by Gaither, able to tip it off the thigh of the defender, the Barrington defender, and able to keep the possession going his way.
With the basketball now, driving into the lane, and a shot is blocked as Duncan gets rejected. Here comes Barrington back the other way. Johnson on the drive, pass it inside to Damian Zyback, and the basket goes in. Timeout called by Dixon. It's a full timeout. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Austin Anderson, Darryl Barnes here with you. Certainly, after Dixon had this early second half push, it's really become all Barrington of late.
It really has. Barrington is just playing a great job on defense. They're boxing out, not allowing Dixon to get any second chance points off of misses, and then in turn, that's why they're getting so many more opportunities to score.
2:32 left here in this second quarter. Certainly a lot of action. Reminder, this game, the importance of it is you have teams that are both 1-0 here in pool play. The winner of this game has a stranglehold in the pool. They would both be, the winner would be 2-0. The Johnsburg Prairie Ridge game happened earlier today, and the winner of that game has an opportunity potentially in the third game to get back into things, but the winner of this game really does have a stranglehold in the pool. So really this game is really important. Dixon getting that win last game over Johnsburg, but they're certainly getting their work cut out for them here today, down by 15 to Barrington with 2:29 now left here in the first half. With the ball at the top of the key now is Peyton Lawrence, skips it across. Duncan back up top to Gaither. Gaither back over to Bailey. Pass deflected, nearly intercepted, but stayed alive there for Dixon. It's Sohn. Pass deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Dukes with 2:05 left here in the first half and a 15-point lead for the Barrington Broncos.
And once that ball got into the paint for Dixon, Barrington just smothered the offensive player. They just got all over him and didn't allow for any easy passes back out.
Kick to the right side where Darian Duncan finds it. Pass back to Duncan. It's Bailey with 1:47 left here in the half. Swung back up top, Duncan with it. $1:42 now left here in the second quarter. Jump shot from about 15 is good. Duncan gets that one to go. It's now 31-18 to score. Johnson's got to get across for the timeline, and he barely does. Drives into the lane. Kick is deflected. A great pass, though. Finding Bach, scores a 3-and-1. Rader with that nifty no-look pass to the corner, and Bach gets it to go with the contact.
I'm sure almost losing the ball like that wasn't part of their plan, but they'll say that knocking down that shot and the foul was. Bach now with 15 in the game, having an excellent start, especially from beyond the arc.
Bach to the free throw line. Makes that. The foul was on Darian Duncan, his third already. And he stays in the game. He has 6, all coming in the second quarter. And we got a hand check foul on the sideline with 1:14 left here in the second. 35-18 to score.
Dixon really needs to look to get the ball moving, get everyone involved in their offense. Right now it's real top heavy with Bo Bailey hitting that 3.
Bailey.
He now has 15, and then Darian Duncan with 6.
Bailey just with a heat check, nailed that. Now a charge as Bailey takes that.
Bailey's really putting together a good, solid game.
15 points, only 1 foul against, and he took that 3 ball and just like, that's mine, and just drained it.
Yeah.
Under a minute now here in the second quarter.
Hustling and playing with confidence on both ends of the floor.
Kick back out. Peyton Lawrence with it. Lawrence drives. Sends it back up top. A 3 ball from Duncan's good. How about this late shooting from Dixon? And they're back within 11.
Look at that. They're back in the game, all thanks to 2 players. Bo Bailey, who just got a foul right on cue, and then Duncan.
Well, here's a concern for Dixon. Bailey picking up a foul that's probably not smart. Obviously, you have adrenaline with you. All 24 points come from 2 players for the Dixon. You have Bailey now with 2 fouls, and you have Duncan with 3 fouls. You have to think they're going to be pretty more cautious in the second half.
They're really going to, which is going to result in some kind of minutes on the bench for them, which means you're taking out a scorer. So other players need to be able to step up and pick up some of the scoring load that these 2 have carried throughout the whole first half.
And I'm surprised, honestly, myself, that Duncan's not out of the game right now with 3, but he'll play cautiously. 3 ball right side is an air ball. That's the second air ball from Lawrence from downtown so far in the half. And now a couple subs coming in, including Duncan's going to take a seat as well as Bo Bailey. So there it is. So they'll probably be out for the rest of the half here, trying not to pick up that 3rd or 4th foul, respectively.
Let's see now if anyone else on their team can pick up some of the scoring slack in these last 20 seconds.
Rader with it, driving into the lane. Rader flips it back up top. He finds Johnson. 10 seconds left in the second. Johnson, try about driving, loses the basketball. He gets it back, though. Deflected and stolen away. There's not much time left. Layup is good right before the horn. Gabe Sohn gets a pair, and how about that? It's a 10-point game all of a sudden here at halftime. Any quick thoughts of what you saw in this first half?
I mean, Dixon is just going to have to keep playing tough defense and get the ball moving if they want to really get back and make this a game. But Barrington is just doing a nice job, led by Jason Bach.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and when we return, we'll have our halftime show. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Blaze and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
We are back here for the halftime show. Austin Anderson here with you, and let's go ahead and take a moment and thank our halftime sponsor for today's games. This is a Carpentry with Integrity halftime. Carpentry with Integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House, that's Houss. So we do have a replay here lined up that we'll go ahead and run.
Or possibly not.
Or not. So, but a great job, though, by our crew, as always, for such great work here throughout the broadcast here. A long day for many of them, as it's a 9 to 9 day for, I know some people sub in and out. But let's go ahead and take a look at the replay now. Brought to you by Bear Family Restaurants. As you can see, a lot of that deflection happening, and then that big steal from Gabe Sohn to drive in and get that layup to go. And that made it a 36-26 game. So let's go ahead and take a break. We'll be back here for the start of the third quarter in a few minutes. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Good. seem to me. Well, we're back here for the start of the second half. Austin Anderson here with you, along with Daryl Barnes. Certainly so far, it's been all Barrington, but Dixon has been able to come back ever so slightly in this game.
Yeah, a key is going to be Dixon moving the ball, getting people involved, because a lot of their offense is being carried by Bo Bailey right now and Darian Duncan. So now they have 2 points by Gabe Sohn at the end of the half, but they're really going to need more players to step up and take on some of the offensive load if they want to be successful.
Certainly a couple players you have to look at here in this first half. Jason Bach for Barrington. Then on the other side of things for Dixon, how about the efforts from Bo Bailey? Certainly they both have had successful halves, both going double figures in that half. So getting ready to start the third quarter now, a 36-26 lead for the Barrington Broncos. Austin Anderson here, Daryl Barnes. An alley-oop attempt is deflected, and here comes Dixon back the other way. Bringing the basketball up is Darian Duncan.
Looks like Dixon's getting into some kind of motion.
At the top of the key, it's Gabe Sohn, pass inside, and the floater is good.
That's a good sign for Dixon. People are starting to get involved. Other players are starting to take shots and make shots.
And that pass deflected. Now here comes Dixon back the other way, down by 8. Pass inside, Duncan, right-handed layup, no. Battle for the rebound, it's picked up though by the Dukes. Pass outside, a 3 ball is good. It's Bo Bailey from downtown, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point game.
And you got to appreciate the confidence that this dude plays with. He really just knows when he's feeling it and just decides to pull it.
Pass inside, and the layup's no good by Bach, but it'll go in the line to shoot 2.
And that'll be a big foul for Bailey. That's his 3rd. He's got to be careful going on out.
We talked about that at the latter part of that second quarter. Fortunately for Dixon, other players getting started, but you know if Dixon's got any shot in this game, it's going to have to be a lot more offense from Bo Bailey.
Him and Darian Duncan also has 3 fouls, and those are their 2 leading scorers right now.
27 combined between the 2 of the 31, so that's something to keep an eye on. As those free throws go in, the lead's back up to 7 for Barrington. At the top of the key now. Pass over to the right side. He looks back up top. Lawrence feeds it off. Back to the top of the key with it. 3 ball. No good. That was missed by Sohn, and Barrington comes back the other way. Raider up ahead. He finds his man at Sarkar. Johnson now drives. Wild pass out, but it works. 3 ball from Bach, no good. Battle for the rebound inside. It's Keenan for Barrington. That jumper's no good. And Bach gets a rebound, goes up, and is fouled.
And Barrington right there got 4 offensive rebounds, making it, giving them the chance at 5 different shots. So doing a great job on the offensive boards. And for someone who wants to get back into the game, Dixon will have to stop them from getting on the offensive boards.
Free throw up and no good. Or good, excuse me, that rimmed in. Might have to get my eyes checked tomorrow, but that one goes in. 39-31. Another free throw upcoming for Bach. And no good. Deflect out of bounds, and guess what? It stays with Barrington. So the Broncos with a chance to extend the lead, which was once trimmed down to 5 after being up by nearly 20 in the latter parts of the second quarter. Lob inbound pass. Good defense inside, and they'll reset outside.
Barrington looking like they're not ready to give up the lead yet, as there was a nice pass by Mark Johnson.
As Bach puts that one in, and he's got 21 now. He's got 21. And you have Bo Bailey with 18. Certainly a great duel between the two. Bailey, a wild jumper, no good. Wanted a foul, nothing there. Raider pass up ahead, stolen away by Bailey. Bailey now drives. Shimmies, goes up and is fouled. What a play there from Bailey to step into that passing lane and take it away. And then goes back the other way, does a Euro step and gets fouled.
That really was just a display of great vision and then great body control in order to just stop and turn himself around after getting that steal. And then the attempt at the Euro step, even though it was broken up by the Barrington, my apologies, defender.
Yeah, they're both longer ton names with a B in front. Obviously, if you're going to mix Barrington up with anyone, it's going to be Burlington. It's bound to happen. No sweat. I've probably done it already 2 or 3 times. But Barrington with the basketball now as that free throw goes down. It's 41-33 the score. Here's Sarkar with the basketball. Raider now with it. Raider dribbles into the lane, spins, kicks it back outside. Raider now with the basketball. 5:19 to go. Dribble, drive, kick outside. Shot fake Bach from 18, yes. Jason Bach with 23. 43-33, the lead back up to 10 for Barrington.
Bach is just shooting lights out today. Today is his day. He is rarely missed.
I mean, this isn't his first rodeo. He certainly had a great tournament last year, too, for Barrington. But he's really taking it to another level. Third personal foul now on Raider. And the inbound now upcoming for the Dukes. It's Duncan, Darian Duncan. Waiting for it, trying to get a screen. He can't, loses his dribble, but it's recovered as Gabe Sohn with it. Duncan gets picked up, but drives past him. Jumper from about 12, yes. That's Duncan getting his 11th point of the day. Nice pass inside. Layup missed, however. Battle for the rebound. A good play there from Dixon to throw the ball off the defender. And it's an 8-point lead for Barrington. Dixon has a chance to crawl within 6 or 5.
Yeah, it's definitely a missed opportunity for Barrington after smoking that layup. Let's see if they can get another stop on defense and get that back.
Pass out to Duncan. He drives into the lane, right-handed layup, he scores. Darian Duncan gets that one to go. And it makes it 43-37, down to 6. And the pass is deflected and stolen away. Duncan coming back the other way. He waits, he drives into the lane. He's fouled. Now is he going up? Yes, they say yes. I'm not sure if he was, but he's going to get 2 shots anyways.
Yeah, definitely a hard foul. You can see he tried to draw the defender when he hesitated at the 3-point line. Thought about pulling up for 3 in the transition, but decided to opt for the layup.
Now, I'm not sure he was trying to lay it up. It looked like from where he was positionally, it would have been pretty hard for him to shoot. But
yeah, he was trying to dish it off. He was going up to attack the basket and then decided to dish it off.
Yeah,
they rewarded him with 2 free throws.
So he'll get a second free throw here. And no good. Battle for the rebound, and Barrington gets it. So maybe a little ball don't lie action there. Makes it a 5-point game. 43-38. Drive into the lane. Oh, a foul from the backside, and now 2 shots upcoming for Barrington. Now free throw opportunity for Mark Johnson. Try to get this lead back up. It's now down to 3, 43-40. This was nearly a 20-point game late in the second quarter as the free throw's good.
And as sneaky as this comeback has been, this is probably why Dixon won their first game.
Against another team that has some streaky shooting with Toussaint for Johnsburg, of all teams, too. So certainly that would have been a very interesting battle to watch. Unfortunately, I couldn't make that game, but that would have been certainly a fun game to watch between some of those streaky shooters on both teams as that free throw goes down. Taking it a 45-38 game. Lead back up to 7 for Barrington. top of the key. Chima inside. Layup good. Good layup there from the other Duncan. That's Aaron Duncan. He makes it 45-40.
Now, since a lot of the defense's attention is drawn toward the guard pair of Duncan and Bailey, now it's opened up the inside for the big man.
Left side three, good. That one goes down. It's Damian Zivak, and he makes it 48-40 now. Dribble drive. Pass inside, deflected, but maintained there by Duncan. Kicks it outside. Three ball by Chima, no good. Rebound, though, for Gaither. He drives, kicks it back outside. Stop, fakes, three ball. Duncan, no good. Rebound, though. Back out to Bailey. He will shoot a three, gets blocked, recovers. Drives into the lane, kicks it back outside. Chima now inside to Duncan, goes up with his right hand, no good. And the rebound now goes to Barrington. It's deflected, and it will go to the Broncos.
And that was just good hustle there by Dixon. They were hustling after their own rebounds, after their own misses, and just weren't letting the misses bother them.
2:21 left here in the third. It's a 48-40 lead for the Barrington Broncos. It once was near 20. Dribble into the lane, pass inside. A battle for it as Zivak gets it, and it goes out of bounds. Ball belongs to Dixon with 2:03 now left here in the third. It's a 48-40 lead now for the Broncos.
Dixon did a good job there on the hard hedge after the screen, forcing a turnover by Barrington. It's the Bees. I keep mixing them up.
Now, Zion Benton, who they've been in the tournament before, they have the ZBs, so then you have a bunch of Bs you'd have to deal with, but thankfully this year, for your sake, they're not in an 8-point game. Bailey from downtown, that's no good, and a foul call against Barrington. I'll stay here. Connor Keenan was just a little bit too aggressive trying to go for that rebound and did a borderline takedown. He'd get 2 points in wrestling, not a point here, though, in basketball for that foul. And minute 44 now left here in the third, a 48-40 game. Pass deflected and stolen away by Barrington. Dribbling it now, it's Aaron Sarkar across the timeline. It's now Bach with it. Bach waits for it, now throws in the short corner. Keenan back outside. Johnson inside to Bach. Left hand, no, but a foul call. With 1:22 now left here in the third, an 8-point lead for Barrington. They'll try to get this lead now up to 10. Bach with 23.
He's really had a healthy dose of scoring from outside into three-point land, but he's also been getting to the line a fair amount as he knocks this one down.
1:22 now left here in the third. 49-40 to score. Next one up and in. Making it a 50-40 lead. Bach with 25 now. Still waiting for that confirmation on the board, but he does have 25. Up top, three ball, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to belong to Barrington. A good rebound and a foul to be called against Dixon.
Looks like Dixon's going to pick up their pressure and pick up in a 1-2-2 full court as Darian Duncan is coming out for Chima.
Bringing it up now for Barrington is Zivak, and he throws it back up top to Johnson. Johnson gets guarded in the corner. Skip pass in the corner. Wide open three. That's good. Damian Zivak with another three. He has 9, and it's 53-40. Wild layup, and that's good. That is Bo Bailey yet again, and it's back to an 11-point game. He has 22.
Thus far, when he's decided to score, he's just been able to at will. He can just put his head down and go get himself 2 or 3 points.
And that jump shot's no good. And the rebound back to Bailey. Bailey will drive into the lane, pull it back. Now drives back in and is fouled. A good effort there from Bailey, but he'll get 2 shots for it. Or they're going to say it's on the ground.
It looks like here comes Darian Duncan again. We'll see who he'll get. He'll get Chima, who had just came in for him. Let's see what they can do with 10.2 seconds left in the quarter.
Jim Hinkle's made an appearance here at his tournament. He's the honorary named of the tournament. As now here's a drive, kick out on the left side. Shot fake and a foul on Barrington. That's their 6th of the half already here with 4 3/10 left here in the third. Ball we inbound into the corner. 3-ball, left wing, that's good. That's Jacob Gaither, who hasn't necessarily been a hot shooter so far today. He gets a 3-ball, and it's an 8-point game as the third quarter expires. It's now an 8-point game all of a sudden.
Yeah, looks like we're about to get a replay too. That's a big shot. I mean, it just helps Dixon go into this quarter break feeling good about the direction that they're heading. They're trying to cut into this lead.
Well, let's go ahead and take a quick break and be back here for the start of the fourth. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
Here for the start of the fourth quarter. This quarter is sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings. Or try a Chasey Burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings, or as many millennials affectionately call it, B-dubs. Start of the fourth here. It's a 53-45 lead for Barrington. As bringing the ball up now for Dixon will be Darian Duncan. Gaither drives into the lane, wild shot, and I think a foul. He didn't put the fist up. And now they're going to say travel first. To say walk before the contact. I think that's the right call. Just unusual pause.
Yeah, it was an odd pause to decide on that, but it was a good call, nevertheless.
Sarkar will pass it off to Johnson. Johnson drives in the lane, kicks outside. It's Bach back up top. Here's a driving layup attempt, no good. In the battle for the rebound, and Barrington with it again. There's the drive and the deflection. Bach with it, pass inside now to Johnson. Johnson inside, layup left hand deflected and blocked. And now here comes Dixon back the other way. Only trailing by 8. Can they complete the comeback that would be very shocking when they're down nearly by 20 points and not as close as 3, but they're back down by 8 again. Driving now is nice pass inside from Bo inside as he finds his man zone. Bo Bailey continues his incredible game. 53-47. Kick into the corner. Bach brings it back towards the top and will throw into the short corner now where he finds his man Johnson. Inside, layup attempt blocked. Good block there from Jacob Gaither. Now here comes Dixon back the other way, down by 6. Bailey drives, stops, pops. No good. And the rebound goes to Johnson. He's on the drive, goes into the lane. Good pass. Right-handed layup is good.
That was a nice job driving down the middle, recognizing that he has 3-on-2 and drawing both defenders and then making a decision based off the one that helped.
Sarkar getting a piece of that one and making it a 8-point game once again. Bailey, a air ball and a jumper. And if he starts cooling off, that's not a good sign for Dixon here late, down by 8. The basketball now is Johnson. Johnson, pass inside, out of bounds, though, back to Dixon. Substitutes coming in for Dixon as Peyton Lawrence will come into the game, among others. As bringing the ball up now for Dixon will be Darian Duncan. Duncan passes it off. Top of the key now, Duncan. Inside, jumper, yes. Duncan to Duncan as Darian gets the finish. It's a 6-point game yet again.
And that was just nice motion offense by Dixon, just getting the ball moving. If they can keep moving the ball, whether they're still scoring and running the offense through Darian Duncan.
And a scramble. Oh my. And this is with Bo Bailey on the bench, and we'll see how long that lasts. 5:21 now left here in the fourth in a 6-point game.
We've had quite a few travels now in this game. Looks like we just had the one at the other end in this one.
Well, now let's talk about our guy, Tom the Plumber. He's a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Austin Anderson here, along with Daryl Barnes, game 2 of 3. As this certainly will be a very exciting finish.
Yes, Barrington has dominated the game up to this point, but Dixon is starting to cut into that lead, which could lead to a really exciting finish. It's going to be interesting coming down the stretch here with 5:20 left to go.
Pass now to the right corner. It's Duncan. Duncan back up top. Gaither kicks it out left side. A 3-ball there from Sohn is no good, and the rebound goes to Barrington. They drive in the lane, kick it outside. It's a 3-ball there. It's no good by Bach, and the rebound, though, goes to Dixon. They have an opportunity to get a possession here. Driving to the lane, layup right hand, gets the friendly roll. How about Jacob Gaither? And all of a sudden it's down to 4 with 4:36 left here in the fourth.
That was a very nice move by Gaither. Something that you normally don't see out of a freshman.
Yeah, that's an errant pass, though it's recovered. Dribble drive into the lane, pass back up top. Wide open 3, no good. Good power rebound there by Johnson.
You hear how he slaps the ball every time he gets a rebound or catches the ball. It's just a sign of strength.
And he gets to go to the line to shoot a pair. And a free throw upcoming. 4:08 now left here in the fourth, and a 55-51 game. That free throw's no good. Coming into the game now will be Bo Bailey, the man who has arguably single-handedly made the difference for Dixon so far with 22 points. He's only being outmatched in this game by Jason Bach, who has 24.
Now with Bailey coming back in the game, Dixon really has to feel good about the position that they've put themselves in. They're only down 5, and now their leading scorer is just coming back in off the bench.
Pass up top, kick out left side, a 3-ball remaining out, no good. A big miss there for Duncan, and now here comes Barrington back the other way, up 5 with under 4 left. There's the dribble in the lane, deflected and stolen. Now here comes Bailey back the other way. Into the lane, right hand, yes, and 1.
That's a big finish there for Bo Bailey. That was a big rip as Mark Johnson tried to take him one-on-one, but he was able to rip him off. Then he got the nice finish at the other end and a little stare down afterwards.
Why not? He has been phenomenal. He has 24. This would make it 25. Got it.
Now he has officially become the leading scorer in this game.
He has 25 and Bach with 24. Pass now, finding his man. And Johnson kicks it back in the corner. It's Sarkar in the lane. Right-handed layup, no good. Rebound to Dixon. Only trailing by 2 with 3:15 to go.
And you can sense the momentum starting to shift in the direction of Dixon. They're starting to get some more energy.
And the layup is no good, but a foul. Okay, so we have a replay of the last shot that was taken. Let's go ahead and take a look at that as Bo Bailey had that drive, got the foul. And he did a little stare down as you're mentioning. He's like very wanted to make sure it was known that he made the basket there. So free throw is up and no good.
Playing with a little bit of confidence, playing with a little bit of swagger.
Another free throw upcoming, and it's good. 56-55, 3:06 now left here in this one. Once down by nearly 20 points. Dixon is right there on the cusp of getting back into this. Drive, layup, right hand, good. A good take there by Will Rader with 2:50 to go. It's Bailey crossing the timeline. Drives into the lane, loses possession. Now here comes Barrington back the other way. Deep outlet pass, layup no good, and a big rebound for Darian Duncan. Heading back the other way, trailing by 3. Kick out right side, 3 ball, good! Tie game, and it's Peyton Lawrence who airballed his first 2 3 attempts. His third one he makes sure goes down, and it's 58-58 with 2:20 left.
And that is big because he's been searching for his shot the whole game. Now that he's feeling it and the rest of the team is feeling it, they got a more balanced offensive attack. This might spell trouble for Barrington.
And a pass up top. It's Rader. 2 minutes to go. Kicks it out. Top of the key. Sarkar. Inside Rader, jump shot. Contested, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's loose. And it's a foul against Dixon. It's against Duncan. And that is foul number 4. And a 1-on-1 opportunity now for Barrington.
That is a tough blow for Dixon and for Darian Duncan. He's really having himself a really good game. Being their second leading scorer with 16 points, a large catalyst for them on the offensive end, but picking up that foul may be costly.
And they missed the first of 2 of the 1 in bonus, so now a chance for Dixon to take the lead with 1:43 to go.
This is a big possession here. Dixon's been waiting all game for this.
Kick out of the corner. Shot fake, drive into the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound to Barrington. Dixon wanted a foul there underneath, and they aren't going to get it. Bach throws it back up top to Rader. Rader now finds his man in Sarkar. Minute 19 to go, 58 apiece. Up top, Bach open 3, yes! Who else? Jason Bach with 27, and it's now a 61-58 game. Bailey drives in, layup no, but he's fouled.
Bailey looks like he does not want to be outdone by Jason Bach. But speaking of Bach, let's go back to that shot that he just hit. If we can get a replay.
All right, so as the free throw goes, look at that. Bach with a fantastic shot as Bailey makes the first of 2, and it's now 61-59 with 1:05 to go. This has been a treat, folks. This has been one of the more exciting games in the last few years here at the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Once a 18-point game, if I'm not mistaken. They've come all the way back. They've been down 10 twice and come all the way back. And a substitution now as entering the game is now Talbir Chima getting Jacob Gaither with 1:05 to go in a 61-60 game. Dixon trailing by a single point. Can they complete the comeback? They haven't led in the second half. They've been tied. Bach with it. Who's kept Barrington alive. Waits. Kick out into the corner. And it's Sarkar, pass inside, short corner. They don't have to shoot, remember, there's no shot clock. And now a kick outside, Bach open, and he wisely holds. When will they foul? We'll see. Bach flips it back up top. 28 to go. They got to foul soon. Pass deflected. Kick into the corner. Hits Bach. He's not the one you want to foul. Drives into the lane. Pass inside. Layup good and one. That's not what you wanted for Dixon, but a big, big play there for Barrington as Connor Keenan gets it to go. And let's go ahead and take a look at that. Great play there from Bach to find his man inside. They killed about 40 seconds, and they get the and one. What a big play there.
And Barrington was smart right there. They knew that they didn't have to take a shot, and they waited till Dixon made a mistake. And then Bach was able to capitalize, driving to the basket and then finding the open man after his defender helped off.
Well, surrendering the layup there would have been the worst thing in the world. You're still down by 3, but then committing the foul and laying the layup in. You have to make the choice, and they decided to go for the foul, but it was too late.
And that's just rubbing salt in the wound after that score.
Let's see if this free throw goes in. Yep, it does. So it's a 4-point game. So 2 possessions now, 64-60. It's Bailey crossing the timeline. He'll have to shoot or pass it off. They do. 10 seconds to go. Kicked out 3, blocked out of bounds with 8 seconds to go.
And you can feel the desperation kicking in for Dixon. They really need a 3-point shot here, or at least something quick.
And a 30 seconds now left here, or 7.9 seconds left. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. Has a nice block there with 7:09 to go.
And that's just...
Now let's go ahead and take a look and thank one of our sponsors, Custom Heating, for all of your heating and cooling needs. Count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com.
You see Bartlett in the background now, getting ready for their game.
Which is right here, coming up next. It's Peyton Prep and Bartlett. Should be a good one. 2 teams fighting for their tournament lives here. At least make the semifinals, so to speak. Ball being inbounded with 7 seconds left. They get it in. Bailey, a wild double contested 3, no good, and that will do it. 3 seconds and 2, and that'll do it. 64-60, the score. And Barrington, which seemed to be slightly the better team all day, was able to hang on.
Yeah, they really were. And again, the big difference was the difference in Jason Bach and then Bo Bailey and their teammates. Both had 27 points, but Bach was able to get a more balanced attack from the rest of his teammates.
So let's go ahead and take a break and come back with the brief wrap-up before we get to our next game. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
64-60, Barrington with the win over a great Dixon Dukes team, but you have to give it up to the 2 best players of the game by far, both Bo Bailey as well as Jason Bach.
Yeah, they both had 27 points. They had a terrific first half and just didn't stop in the second half. Both continued to play well, and then Bo Bailey did get some help from his teammates in the second half, which led them to attempt the comeback and cut it down to just 4, but it just wasn't enough. And
well, my apologies.
No, yeah, and then Barrington was able to get the win.
Well, for another great game here from Daryl Barnes, I'm Austin Anderson. Say so long. One more for us before we hand it off to Jim Hinkle and Jeff Myers. We'll go ahead and take a break and switch broadcast and get ready for the next one. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following: Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, a factory authorized Bryant dealer. Whatever it takes. Find them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is your family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Carpentry with integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. Daryl Barnes Photography. For sports, senior portraits, family, and more, call Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Find Daryl online at darylbarnes.com. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.